Thank you for joining She's Dropping the Tea. Shut the front door tarot. It is early in the morning, okay? All right. And we're going to get into this collective energy, okay? I don't like this little... Here. Maybe that's better. You going to put it on your head, huh? Okay. Oh, my God. The stuff that popped up on my news feed, okay? The stuff that popped up on my news feed, I really feel for people right now, okay? Everybody that took them PPP loans out, okay? You will be having somebody calling you or contacting you, okay? They said that it's a whole PPP loan warrant list in just you might as well say every city and state, okay? And they targeting the cities and states that they need to target right now. You know, like that's over. Like y'all getting hit first because y'all did the worstest. Like they got so many people in Atlanta lined up. When I say people is lined up, oh my God, they got lawyers, accountants, they got regular people, they got mayors, councilmen, police officers. Oh my God. What have that crisis done? That's all I'm gonna say. What have that crisis done? See, the reason why it took 4.5, you might say almost 5 years to knock on everybody's door is because they had bigger fish to fry. They had bigger problems to deal with, meaning that we was going through a pandemic, right? So we had a panic going on. So they had to deal with the people that had panic shit going on. And once that chaotic shit died down and everything kind of went to normal, now we can go back and get all of these motherfuckers that thought it was cute to attack us while we was trying to help real people with real life situations. They said a lot of businesses closed because so many people went being savage. Okay, I'm going to say vultures. So many people was vultures and got at that money before they can get at the money. So the real businesses got closed down while fake businesses, okay, didn't. And then people took this money and went on lavish trips. They bought big ass homes, mansions, cars. They just splurged it on crazy shit, okay? It's people looking at 22 years, 7 years, 8 years. Anybody that got $20,000, okay, that lied on their application and said that they had a bunch of employees and that their payroll was higher than what it was and all of that, okay? And then what make it worse is it's one thing that you did it and you got it, but then it's another that you don't use it for it. Like, at least you could have started some real legit business where it probably would have evened it out. You know what I'm saying? But just to take it and then go do dumb shit with it when it's real people got real crises with real businesses that's getting closed down in communities, that communities need these businesses to stay open to keep that community afloat, and they can't. And I'm the only businesses in that community where there's small counties at. It's like, y'all didn't think about all that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. People that got to depend on mama and pop shops, hardware stores, stuff like that, diners, like I said, little restaurants and little stores that they depend on. Okay, because they live in a small community where it may only be 6,000 or 10,000 or 18,000 residents, maybe 20,000. I don't know how it go, but you get what I'm trying to say though, right? All right. Then some people got the PPP loan and they got the unemployment, which you couldn't get both. You had to get one or the other. How was you how was you the employee if you the employer? It's like shit wasn't adding up. I don't know. I think a lot of people misunderstood that loan and what it was for. I had one person tell me, well, as long as I spend it on rent and my bills and stuff, they said I should be forgiven. That's utterly ignorance, because what they was talking about was anything related to your business, okay, wherever your business is at. So if you don't physically have a business at your home, your house, your apartment, like you running like a restaurant. I know some people got restaurants that they run out of their house. Okay. Cause I went to a couple of houses and picked up food for people that had ordered over the years, like when I used to do DoorDash or something like that. I went to people houses, even apartment, like, what the hell? This a business? Yeah, it's a business. They in there cooking, people online ordering, on the app ordering, and I'm picking up and dropping off. So yes, it's a real business. They just didn't have a storefront. They was waiting on probably funds to come in so they can get a storefront. But at least they was really doing the business by whatever that catering company or whatever that restaurant was, whatever they was doing out of their house. At least they really was doing restaurant food, and if it was cupcakes, like bakery goods, and they really was doing it. Okay. So there was the small businesses that was entitled to the money, because that was helping them keep their business afloat. But then they had payroll assistance. That was the stuff that people was not supposed to apply for if you didn't have physical employees. Okay. One lady that was a judge, she was a damn near finna be a judge, or was a judge. She was a lawyer. She had got a $99 million contract with the city where she was from in Atlanta. She was finna be on and popping for real, but she did some illegal shit that bumped her out of that. So when she got that contract, it got taken off the table from her, but her friend ratted her out. And basically she said she had 4 businesses that she, wasn't physically operating out of. And she said she had payroll that was way up in the 600, 700,000 when it really wasn't. And she said she had multiple employees when it was either 0 employees or no more than 4 employees or 10 employees. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So it just messed up how this is just finna mess up a lot of people. Okay. Then some people was using people's names and doing this fraudulent shit. One lady was an elderly lady. One person took $300,000 from this elderly lady that didn't know nothing about this shit. Okay. And this team that works with the federal galactics that investigate this kind of stuff and track down these crooks, these scammers. They had a little clip where, they went to the lady. They was like, we got the people that stole from you, XYZ. And she said, oh, you did? Like, she barely could see, barely. It was a shame. It's a shame. It is a shame. Okay. But yeah, so this is getting ready to hit everybody that you know. So just to give you the heads up, yeah, this finna hit everybody that you know. Okay. If you know anybody that got that, okay, and I know quite a few that did. I didn't get it, okay, but I know quite a few that did get it, okay. There was even people like some of these karmas, they was even boasting and bragging and putting that shit in our face, like they was doing something when they wasn't doing anything, okay. Now everything that they did is finna come back and hunt them, okay. So that's something that a little FYI that people need to know, no matter what city or state you in. If you know you was a part of that, okay, yeah, it's going down. They want their money, okay, they want their money, okay, and it is the president that's sending them out to get you, okay, yeah. Holy Spirit, holy energy, I am your sacred magical high chief priestess of the Most High God. This reading is for collective, anybody that feels it, okay, all right, yeah, she getting her exercise on, go on, girl. Anybody that feels this, okay, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, yeah, it says follow that car, okay, somebody's car is being followed, okay, somebody trying to book up, yeah, somebody at a fork in the road, because they getting that tower with people getting basically a sweep when it went down. I don't know if y'all ever know about the federal galactic sweeps. When they go into a city, in like a town or a city or whatnot, and they do a sweep, and they have a list of motherfuckers' names, and they go collecting everybody on that list. Yeah, they doing sweeps in cities and towns. Yeah, the flurry is here. Okay, great depths. Okay, pride. These was people that like to show off. Okay. Oh my God. Anybody that got a red string on their finger, you are so fucking lucky. Okay. You are so fucking lucky. I definitely got me a red string on. I just seen the card, but it's like Father God said, yeah, you lucky. You lucky. Okay. Yeah, you lucky. You got rivals too. Okay. Taking a moment to reflect. You lucky. You dodged the bullet. Okay. Somebody trying to hit the road or something going on. What's this energy? Ooh. Yeah, it's a trap. It's a trap. Somebody tried to put a trap or wanted to trap you and it didn't work. Yeah, bright idea in love. Okay, there's some kind of bright idea in with love. Okay, you got love and then bright idea. Somebody had a bright idea. They thought they was going to trap you. Okay. All right, in some bullshit, probably what they was doing, and no. We got the furry that's on top with the great depths that's at the bottom. Let me get the book and read some of this real quick and see what is this about. What's this bright idea? Yes, that shit popped up. I seen like two or three different clips of people getting their door knocked on. Like people had Bentleys and Lamborghinis, and they lived in mansions, and like, no, you can't do that. It was awful. You got a sudden flash of inspiration, a solution, a revelation, or you are revolving. Okay, a discovery that changes everything, a new way forward, a plan or a scheme or a genius. Okay, you may be a genius, or somebody thought they was a damn genius and they thought they had a beautiful plan or some kind of scheme that they thought they was going to trap you in, but instead they asses got the fork in the road. Okay, and now they're around here trying to run and escape. Okay, and with love being on the table with all of this in between, it makes me think that this was somebody that you knew that could have been like a love interest. Okay, all right. But yeah, and so let's see what the trap is. All right, we already know that somebody thought they had somebody just thought they had somebody and a new way forward. Somebody just thought they had a solution, or they thought they had some kind of bright idea or some kind of like a new way forward or how they was doing things, and they thought that this was a bright idea to be running this scam and shit, like it wasn't gonna come back to them. Like somebody really thought that shit. Okay, all right, somebody really did. Okay, let's see what the trap is. Somebody tried to do an injustice in your energy. And when I say that the federal galactic is so sophisticated that it ain't funny, like everybody that thought they was using like they relatives or they friends name and all that old shit, and they thought that they friend was going to go down. No, it's like the federal galactic knew exactly who the fuck did that. Okay. And one girl confronted her people. She said, I know exactly who did this, and you got 24 hours to contact me. Okay, that's the most I'm giving you is 24 hours. Okay, she said it did not take a rocket scientist to figure out. When she seen her name and she Googled a couple of different things and she put it together, that she knew exactly who did that shit in her name. Somebody got $11,000 in her name, and it was not her. And she wasn't worried because she knew it wasn't her. Okay, she knew that she didn't do it, so she didn't have nothing to worry about. And if she was able to trace back and know that it was that person, what make you think that the Federal Galactic didn't do that? Somebody that's secret, the secret intelligence, like agency bureau. Like, no, baby, it don't work like that. When I say they sophisticated, man, they got a built-in GPS, like data psychic. Okay, data psychic. Okay, they the one with accurate data. Like, no, you can't play them games with them, baby. Okay, you can't play them games with them, so they coming. All right, so just know that. Okay, for all of you that thought you was slick with the multiple businesses that got hundreds of thousands of dollars and all that old stuff. Okay, no, it's been 4 or 5 years, and now you finna get a whole tower. I don't want you to have a heart attack when they knock on your door. But like, for real, you need to understand. Like, some people, God forbid, may literally have 911 may be called for them, because for this to come up 4 or 5 years later, like, this will like really fuck some people up, like, for real, because it's like left field. They was not expecting it. You got the trap here. It says falling prey to a plan, a secret danger, stumbling into someone's clutches, too good to be true. Yeah, this is somebody trying to lure you into some bullshit. A catfish. This is somebody trying to lure you into some bait or some bullshit that they already wrapped up in. Okay, they want to give you some of the money so they can say that you had a part of it or something. I don't know. It's something like that. Something going on with that, because you got catfish on here. You got taking the bait. We got subtle fudge, honeypot, gaspering the situation a second too late. That means realizing and figuring out that somebody played you and put you into a trap. Okay, I'll tell you a perfect situation where somebody realized a second too late. On the movie called For the Love of Money, with Cat Williams played in it. Okay, there was a part where a federal agent was married to, he had an ex-wife, right? And the ex-wife was kind of linked with dudes that did like a little bit of shady business, right? All right. And he was always putting shit in her face and thinking he was better than her because he was an agent, right? Okay, he was always, shitting on her. Like, coming to the game where her daughter would be playing at, he would show up, he would sit down next to her all casual with a little billfold in his hand, little leather billfold, and he'd say, "Hi, how you doing? How everything going? You having a great day today? Well, I just want to give you the little heads up and let you know that your little friend that you hang with, he's under investigation for money laundering and XYZ and XYZ. And if you tied up in this shit," and then he'll just look at her and be like, "You better not be motherfucking tied up in this shit. It's not gonna be looking good for you." Do you know how traumatizing that is to have a ex-spouse that's bitter and mad about a divorce because you cheated on him? Y'all got a divorce. He never healed over it or got over it. So he always looking for some type of one-upping on you. Okay. And him being an agent, can you imagine the torment that he kept putting her through, thinking he was better than her? Well, she got his ass real good. He told her that she needed to get $25,000 to help with the daughter legal fees. Okay. And she walked into his office and played on his ass and said, "I'm sorry. I'm sorry for cheating on you. I'm sorry for, breaking up our happy home and our family. See, when we was together, she broke it down on why that happened in that situation and why, their marriage took that turn," which all of that shit probably was true, what she was saying it and how she was saying it. But she finessed it on him so sweet that, she basically told him that I apologize for how I made you feel in that situation, right? And instantly it made his guards go down because he really was holding resentment from whatever went down in their marriage, right? So from that situation, she was able to get his guards down. Then once she got his guards down, she slid a check on him. He deposited into his account, and that very check that he deposited into his account was a very check, that number that was linked to a investigation that his ass was doing. Okay, and it got him suspended and got his badge and gun taken from him. And so he knew his ex-wife had set him up and put him in that fucking situation. Like, she damn near cost that man his job when she did that. But because he thought he was so much better than her, is why that shit happened to him like that. You feel what I'm saying? So this could be somebody that think you on a high horse or think you better than them. Or because they got in trouble, they just want to pull you into some shit with them. Okay? But this would be the perfect example of that movie, what she did to that agent that was her baby daddy, this would be the perfect example of what somebody probably wanted to do to somebody. They felt that you thought you was better than them, and they wanted to pull you into their hell that they was going through. Okay? All right? That's what I got from that. Then the next card is follow that car and the fork in the road. Okay? All right? We should be right by each other. Let's see. Follow that car. Who's that girl? Who is that? Who is that? Like, follow that car. Let me see. Follow. Yeah, follow that car. And what's the other one? Fork in the road. Okay, this is big decisions and making a break moment. Okay, a choice must be made. Okay, things could be either way. Okay, the easy way or the hard way. The turning point. Okay, one or the other. No middle ground. Can't have it both ways. Okay, a waffle. Okay, this would be like somebody snitching on somebody, telling on them, but can't really tell on them without telling on yourself or some shit like that. Then it says, in hot pursuit of a goal, taking immediate action, a car chase, a pursuit of a goal or truth, possibilities just one step ahead, a split-second decision. Okay. All right, this would be a split-second decision where somebody made a decision, should I or shouldn't I, and then it's going to cost them. Or this could be a separate decision of left or right or some type of shit like that. Following another lead, okay? And then you got, what's this? Potential least desperate act, okay? Then you got taking a chance with an uncertain outcome. So yeah, a lot of people took a chance with an uncertain outcome. Okay. And the uncertain outcome was they thought that they could commit this fraud in other people's names, and they thought that this shit wasn't going to come back on them. And it is. Okay. The very thing that they didn't want to ruin and destroy them is the very thing that's destroying them. Now they flipping out, losing their mind because they ready to jump in their car and go for a run. You can go for a run wherever you want. There's no hiding once the federal Galactus is on your ass. The U.S. Marshals and the federal Galactus, they're going to have you so fast, you're not going to rest, you're not going to sleep, your conscience is going to eat you. Like, when I say they're going to have you so fast, like, you're going to call them and say, please come and get me. Like, you're not going to, there's no fury, there's no rest for the wicked. Like, when I say that energy going to be on you so strong where there's no rest for the wicked. Like, there's no rest for the wicked. Like, once they got you, you might as well go on in and just, them the seeds you sowed, you might as well go on in and just reap the harvest that you got coming, because you had no business doing this shit in other people's names or whatever this fraudulent shit is that I seen all yesterday online that blew my mind. Okay. All right. Like, I'm like, oh my God. Okay, so just know that. And then you got love here with fury that sits on top, which I feel like the fury is people mad about what they're hearing and how they're hearing it. And they know if I'm saying it, that it's going down and that it's true. So they mad about me speaking it, okay? But I'm giving your ass the heads ups. You got a sudden anger. That's what fury is, sudden anger. Righteousness or otherwise. This is people saying like they think you better than their righteousness. This is a sudden anger, righteousness or otherwise, seeing red, spinning out of control, a path of destruction, a volatile outburst, a wrath, one motivated by error, someone prone to rage, okay, and then great depths that sit behind it is a profound event or a person, a rich a rich internal life. This is people mad that you get to live a rich internal life while they ass go getting hauled off in handcuffs for trying to play games in your energy. They mad that you get to go live a good life. You got all these inner reserve. You got this inner reserve or resourceful. You very resourceful because you connected to spirit and all what you know is what I'm getting from this. Like, people are mad that you knew, but they didn't know. Okay. A long way down, venturing into the unknown. I can't make it up. Possibilities in over their head. A wise person. There are people that are mad that you knew and they didn't know, and that they getting punished for the shit that they did. Okay, some people may even blame and be like, well, you knew you the spiritual one, you knew, why you didn't tell me? No, some people I did tell them. And you know what they kept telling me? Huh? 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 They didn't want to hear what I was saying. And at the end of the day, they probably thought I was jealous. Okay? Because they got it and I didn't. Okay? Okay? But I didn't get it because God didn't want me to get it. It wasn't meant for me to get that. Okay? All right? All right? I understood the depths of why people was getting it. And it didn't have nothing to do with just because you had a business. It had to do with if you had to pay people, or if your business, if your business that was really physically operating had to, you was trying to keep it open, like by paying rent. Like say if you was a gym instructor, like a physical trainer. Say you was a physical trainer. Well, they know that space got to be paid for. Okay, they know that the lights got to be paid for. They know that heat got to be paid for in there. They know that you got to have some employees if you are a trainer. Okay, because it's more than just you to do training. They know that you need equipment and all that stuff. So long as that it lines up and all the I's and the T's is dotted and you're physically running a business, okay, probably for a full fucking year at least give them a full year that it ran, stable. Okay, because maybe, later, maybe it can flop because, you run out of funds, or the funds just didn't help it stay open long enough. But people didn't even do a month. They didn't even do a day. Okay, some people use addresses in dump sites. Some people was using addresses to abandoned buildings, abandoned houses, dump sites, parking lots. Like, I can't believe it. Like, they was just using all kind of shit like it wasn't gonna never come back. Okay, so now you got people crying, flipping out. One dude showed everything that he did with the $20,000, and it was horrible that he showed that. He showed the iPad. He showed a $10,000 watch. He showed another dumbass bracelet that looked like something that you would get out of a damn bubblegum machine. He showed Gucci, Versace shirt, glasses. I couldn't believe it. I was like, whoa. He's like, and I'm looking at this and this and that. Like, I couldn't believe it, but that's what we got going on, Collective, okay? All right, and this is what people is upset and mad about. Let's see what the love is. So they upset that you got love then. I already know what it is. They upset that you was wise, that you was able to escape whatever this fuck shit that somebody wanted to trap you in, and they mad that you got love. So this was somebody that didn't want you to be happy. They wanted you to live in hell and live in a whore, okay? Live in a horror show like them, okay? Yeah, because this says intense emotional attachment, devotion, sparks fly, romance, attraction, strong feelings, a deeply felt affection. It says close ties. It says falling for someone, cherished partner, family, and friends. Okay, so it's like you get to live and be happy and move on and do your thing while other people are fucked up going through shit and they mad because you knew and they didn't. Okay, and like I said, I tried to warn some people and tell them. Okay, and now all I kept getting was huh. I said, okay then, y'all don't want to hear it. Okay, all right. Okay, huh. All right. So that's what they kept doing, and that's what happened. So this is what's going down now. 5 years later, 5 years later, with everybody getting knocks on their door or subpoenas or getting sweeped. Okay, getting pulled up in the sweep. Okay, like when I say it's a long line, when I seen that county line in Cape County and all that stuff that was in Atlanta, it was horrible. I mean, it was people that you would have never thought would have been in that line. From, like I said, lawyers, mayors, councilmen, police officers, like everybody and their mama is in that line. Everybody and their mama in that line, okay? And you had the newscast people going to like the police officers, going to like the lawyers, going to like the council, like, hi, yes, this is the channel 2 news. Yes, we want to speak to such and such. We want to talk to you about this 1.2 million that you received. And is this where the business is at? Is this where, like, it's awful. It's awful. So that's what we got going on, Collective. One love. I'm gonna end it here. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, like, share, thumb up the video. Okay, and I will be back with another Collective read. One love. I'm out.